So the built-in Transcribe to Captions tool in Final Cut Pro it's okay, I guess. It's very fast and mostly accurate. It has potential, but it's just not there yet. Too many features are still missing. One of the biggest ones is the ability to convert your captions to title clips so you can make cool animated subtitles. I'm sure this feature will get added eventually, but until then, I do have a workaround for you. And the best part is it's completely free. First, making captions in Final Cut Pro is really easy. But for this to work, you do need Final Cut Pro 11 or newer. Select all your clips with dialogue you want to transcribe. Right-click on any selected clip and select Transcribe to Captions. This is all you have to do. In just mere seconds, Final Cut Pro transcribes all your dialogue and adds caption clips above your timeline, timed to the audio in your project. Now, in my experience, this feature has been mostly accurate, but not quite perfect. It does make mistakes every once in a while, so I would recommend skimming through your timeline and checking for any mistakes. If you need to fix something, just double-click on the captions clip with a mistake and fix it in the pop-up window. Also, if you need to adjust the timing of any of these clips, it's as simple as ripple trimming the captions clip. Once your captions are all correct, to convert them to title clips, you need to export your captions as a captions file. Select your project in the media browser, and from the menu bar select File and Export Captions. Change the name if you want. Select an export destination and click Export. Final Cut Pro exports your captions as iTunes timed text or an ITT file. To convert these captions to titles, we're going to use the Subtitle tool and converter from editingtools.io. Go to editingtools.io, which I'll link in the video description, expand the Converters menu, and click on the Subtitle tool and converter. To upload your file, either drag and drop it into the source field, or click the Browse button and navigate to your captions file in Finder. The From format should automatically change to match your captions file type, which is ITT in our case. Open the Convert to Options drop-down, scroll down, and select Apple Final Cut Pro Subtitles as Titles option. Change your frame rate to match your project and click the Generate button. Download the generated FCPX XML file. To open this XML file in Final Cut Pro, go up to the menu bar and select File, Import, and Import XML. Navigate to your XML file and click the Import button. This creates a new event in your library with a new project inside this event. Double-click this project to open it. Now, we need to copy and paste all these title clips into our project, but before we do, there's a couple things you should do here to make things easier. First, select all your title clips and press Command-G to make a connected storyline. This will keep all our title clips together in our project, making it easier to make any necessary adjustments to them. Also, when you copy and paste, make sure you also select a gap clip. This is because our captions don't start until a couple frames into the project. Selecting this gap clip with our caption clips will keep the proper timing. So, with a connected storyline and our gap clip selected, press Command-C to copy these clips, go back to your project, and with your playhead at the very start, press Option-V to paste your copy clips as connected clips above your timeline. Also, our gap clip is gone, but the timing remains bang on, and all our title clips are nicely grouped in a connected timeline. If we didn't make a connected timeline, this is what our titles would look like. I'll undo that. Next, if we wanted plain boring text for our subtitles, we could have just used captions. Let's replace these title presets with something more exciting. Final Cut Pro makes this super easy. Just grab the title preset you want to use and drag and drop it over your existing title clip. In the pop-up, select Replace with Retime to fit. Your current title preset is replaced with your new preset, and your text and formatting are transferred over to your new title. This is really convenient. To change the position of our text, we'll have to use a transform tool. Select all your title clips, and let's use the transform tool to move our text down to the bottom of our screen. Now, in this next part, I'm going to show you how you can add some animation to this text to have the text animate on as we speak. This is going to take a bit of time, since we're doing everything in Final Cut Pro for free. You can do this much faster and easier with a third-party plugin, but they cost money. And yes, I know this is a basic feature that should be in Final Cut Pro, but it's not. So if you're on your way down to the comments to tell me the CapCut can do this for free, don't bother. I already know. To animate your text, select your first title clip, make a copy of it, and place it directly above the original. Let's select our bottom clip and bring the opacity down to about 25%. Select your top clip. Let's make our text stand out. Let's maybe add an outline and a bit of glow. Now, to animate the sun, we'll have to crop and keyframe our top clip. With your playhead at the start, select the crop tool and crop off the right side of your title clip. Add a keyframe here. For these to pop on instead of wiping on, we always need to add a keyframe one frame before we make any adjustments. So we'll move our playhead to the end of this word and add a keyframe. Move one frame ahead and adjust the crop tool. Use the waveforms to help you with this. Repeat this for the rest of your title clip, make a copy of your next one, and keep going.
Looking to add a pop of creativity to your Final Cut Pro projects?
I do realize how long this takes, but like I said before, there is third-party plugins that make this way faster and easier. Personally, I use Captions, but it's a subscription-only product, and I realize that's not for everyone. Captionator is another great option. I also know a few people that export their project out of Final Cut Pro and do this step in other software. You used to be able to add animated captions in the free version of CapCut, but I think they updated it, so now it only comes in the paid version. Not 100% sure. And who knows how much longer we have CapCut for anyways. But at least for now, if you want to do this in Final Cut Pro and don't want to buy any third-party plugins, this is your best option. If there's an update that automates this, I'll be sure to make an updated video, so if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.